Alright everybody, thanks for joining us tonight. We are live from Lanier Speedway with the UMP Modifieds with the DIRTKARS UMP Modified Series powered by Rusty Misfits Racing League. We got our buddy Dean Qualley tuning in tonight. Dean, are you back home or are you still on the road? Oh, and by the way, guess who won the mini stock race? I mean, he won. That number 75 machine. You know who I'm talking about. Alright, we're getting ready to go to our first heat race. So far, Colton Sapansky's got the fastest lap coming into the night, tied with David Sanford. We are not doing a track reset, so we are going to let this track buck the way it is. This thing's going to get pretty slick. You can already see the dark spots in the corners forming. Alright, first heat race. Gridding up here. Starting on the front row, we got Ben Morrow and Justin Walbring. Row number 2, Michael Steele and Ray Andrews. Row number 3, Daniel Northcutt and Sean Patrick. Oh, that's awesome, Dean. Yes, David is back. He's running pretty quick tonight. We'll see how he does in his heat race in just a minute. He had a pretty good run in practice. Once you get all these cars all boxed up, that can change pretty quickly. Alright, Ben Morrow on the bottom side. Justin Walbring in that 27 machine up high. They're going to lead us to the green and coming out of turn number 4. Pace car's going to dip off. I agree, Dean. Justin Walbring gets a good jump on that high side, but he gets a little tight. Here comes that 75 down on the bottom. Walbring still up on that high side. Michael still down low. He's going to take second away. Now Michael moves up to the high side. We'll see if he's got anything for that 75 of Ben Morrow. Ben Morrow right down against the fence. Justin Walbring and Michael Steele going to be battling door to door here for second. Justin down low. Michael Steele is going to be on that high side. He's going to get the momentum down the back straightaway. Hey Dan, welcome to the show tonight, buddy. Oh, there's nobody else talking tonight. It's just me. I do not have anybody else up in the booth with me tonight, so hopefully you can hear me and the cars, Ryan. I was just talking to people in the chat on other sources. Justin Walbring falling back a little bit now. Ben Morrow getting so close to that inside wall. My scorebot thinks he's going into the pits. He has set the fastest lap time tonight at a 14:77. 5 laps to go for Ben Morrow, holding off Michael Steele in second. Justin Walbring in third, being challenged now by that 777 of Daniel Northcutt. Happy to be back on. Yeah, last week was a bit of a crazy week, and we got some stuff taken care of, and we're back live in action. You did miss it, Dan, though. I did win the mini stock race here a little bit ago. You should have joined in for that. You'd have had a good time. These guys are going hard at it. 3 laps to go. Northcutt's going to have the position. Walbring's going to do the crossover move, going down into turn 1 to try to take it back. That 777 of Northcutt's holding on. Back up front, we got the white flag out for that 75 machine of Ben Morrow. Michael Steele has been able to close the gap, but not get close enough to make a difference yet. 75 is going to win this one. Michael Steele second, Northcutt third, Walbring fourth, Andrews fifth, Sean Patrick in sixth. Yeah, I'm still not quite sure what the problem was on Monday night.
Yeah,
I don't know if a program was running in the background that was causing the issue or if it was something else. But we streamed Tuesday night, no problem. Streaming tonight, no problem. So Monday I'm going to jump on early and run some tests before our next ARCA race and make sure we're all good to go.
And then next thing I knew, you were under me, Sean.
It's all good. Shit happens.
All right, heat race number 2 getting ready to grid up here. On our front row, we got Mr. Logan Tackett and Scott Merrick. Row number 2, there's that number 30 of David Sanford. Outside of him, the 77 of Colton Sapansky. Hunter Wellman's going to be in that 5th place with Tab Abear. Shotgun on the field.
Does the tire wear that it shows now for us reflect the heat race, or is that still from practice?
All right, we're going to get the green flag coming out of turn number 4.
Never more than half throttle in my right rear, still at 88% after 10 laps.
I do like the looks of that 310 car. That car is done up by Michael Steele. That is a recreation of Mr. Merrick's real car. You can see the work that Michael Steele puts into his cars. Ooh, got a little blinky going on by Tackett. Green flag is out, going down the front straightaway. Colton Sapansky in that 77's got a new car. He's going to shoot the middle, going 3 wide, coming out of turn number 2. Merrick gets a great run up on that high side. 3 wide. Oh, a little bit of contact. Tackett holding on to the lead, but here comes Colton Sapansky in that 77 machine. 3 wide for 2nd place. Holy cow. Tab Abear trying to get his nose up in there. Sapansky to the point. We're still side by side for 2nd and 3rd. Abear's going to end up going high in that one. He's going to lose a position. Sanford way down low.
The track is gone.
Here's some reports that the track is slicked off pretty good. We did do a quick vote before the heat races started about resetting, and everybody said leave it the way it is. So this thing is going to be very slick for our A main. It's going to be a driver's track at that point. Merrick and Abear side by side for 3rd place. 5 laps to go. 310's going to hold on to the momentum. Up front, Colton Sapansky is holding off that hard charging number 30. Colton missing the last race we had. Two laps to go for Colton Sapansky, David Sanford, Scott Merrick, and Tab Abear. Oh, pardon me. White flag is in the air coming out of turn number 4 for the last time. Colton Sapansky's going to hold on to the lead. David Sanford in 2nd. Scott Merrick in 3rd. Tab Abear in 4th. Hunter Wellman in 5th. And Logan Tackett's going to fall all the way back to 6th.
Oh, you're good. We were racing. That was fun.
All right, we do have a brief intermission here before we get to our main. So now would be the time to go get a nice cold beverage, go down to our chicken shack, and tell Randy I sent you.
You're all fine. Just racing.
And we will be back for our A main in just a couple minutes.
Hey, Ben, can I get a black cleared real quick?
Are we working the track for the feature?
Here we go, boys.
Black clear. Me.
Yeah, if somebody's got the whole replay, Dan, I'd be happy to rebroadcast it on maybe Saturday night or something.
Sorry, Michael. I started to slow up, but it was too late.
My bad, 75. I didn't mean to make you do double take.
You good? I didn't see anything wrong.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our A main is up. Starting on our front row, we have our heat race winners, Mr. Ben Morrow and Colton Sapansky. Row number 2, we got Mr. Michael Steele with David Sanford on the outside of him. Row number 3, we got Daniel Northcutt with Scott Merrick. Row number 4, Justin Walbring and Tab Abear. Row number 5, we got Mr. Ray Andrews in that 420 machine. Hunter Wellman on the outside of him. Starting in P11, we got Mr. Sean Patrick with Logan Tackett riding shotgun on the field tonight. I love seeing the number 75 machine up front, but I might be a little biased there. All right, we got another lap before we get ready to go green flag racing here. Buckle up, pull
Good luck,
those
everybody.
straps down tight,
Let's give her hail.
and we're going to have a
it's
good
an
time.
absolute barn burner.
Pace car's dipping off, coming out of turn number 4. Morrow and Sapansky to the line, sending them down deep into turn number 1. Side by side drag race down the back straightaway. Sapansky with a slight edge as we go into turn number 3. Our leaders are still battling. We're 3 wide for second place. David Sanford now claiming that third place spot. But up front, we still got Sapansky and Morrow battling side by side. Steele and Merrick battling side by side for 5th. Oh, the 75 gets a little crossed up, had to back out of it. Here comes that number 30 of David Sanford. David having a pretty good run tonight in that number 30 machine. Ooh, that 77 car got a little sideways. Colton Sapansky now solidly in the lead. We got the 30 car in second. But here comes that 310 of Merrick challenging the 75 for 3rd. Ben Morrow down low, all the way against that wall. Looks like he is losing some positions down there. Can't quite get the car rotated the way he would like. Got a little blinky by the 310. Yellow flag is out. Let's see what happened there, folks. Oh, 26 got woed up, got collected by the 1. Alright, so for those of you unfamiliar with it, we are doing a Delaware style restart. So the leader is going to start on the front row by himself. Second place, which is David Sanford, gets lane choice. So he gets to choose if he wants the high side or the low side. Scott Merrick will do the opposite. Everybody else lines up where iRacing tells you to. And then we're going to go on the greens, or on the leaders. So the leader, Mr. Colton Sapansky, will decide when we go loud. Coming out of turn number 4, there that 77 jumps on the gas. The rest of the field bunched up behind him. Merrick and Sanford side by side. Michael Steele running in 4th right now, having a pretty good run tonight. Nice to see that number 5 car up front. Right behind him, we got Ben Morrow and Daniel Northcott battling side by side. Keep an eye out, though. Here comes that 64, Hunter Wellman. Rusty Misfits Racing League Dirt Mini Stock Series Championship. He's jumped up to the UMP mods for this season. These guys running so close to the wall, my scoring pylon thinks that they're going into the pits. Up front, we are all over the back bumper of Colton Sapansky. That number 30 of Sanford trying it up high. Not quite going to have the run. He's still side by side with the 310 going down the straightaway. What a battle up front. 13 laps into our A main. Sanford really trying to get the bite on that high side up there in the tacky stuff yet. Sapansky and Merrick down low, able to hold on with them. The 30 car gets the momentum going down the straightaway. Can't quite dig enough in the corners to get by that 77 machine of Sapansky. Trying to wait for Sapansky to make a mistake. He's going to be waiting quite a while. Not too often we see that 77 make a mistake, but here comes the 30 on the high side. Powers by him down the back straightaway. Got a good run. Sapansky now moved up. He had to, the 310 was down low. Oh, leaders touch a little bit.
All good, all good.
Sanford takes over the lead, but here comes Merrick in second. Colton Stepanski drops to third. Michael Steele now in fourth. Ben Morrow in fifth. Hunter Wellman in sixth. Another challenge for the lead. Here comes the 310 down low of Merrick. Sanford's figured something out on that high side. He can keep the momentum up down the straightaway. He's going to drive that one in deep into 3, though. Oh, too close to call. The scoring pylon said the 30 had the lead at the start-finish line, but I don't know if he's going to have it the next time by. He is way up there, pushing the cushion. Merrick had the lead that time by. He's going to shut the door on the 30. 30 crosses him over down on the bottom. Has to get on the binders. Very aggressive crossover move by the 30 car. Couldn't quite make it stick. Michael Steele, Ben Morrow sitting in 4th and 5th respectively, having really good nights by those two. Excuse me, folks. Merrick now getting a little bit of distance over the 30 car. It took him 23 laps to get to the lead, but he's starting to stretch that out just a little bit now. Stepanski battling hard with Sanford down on the bottom. Michael Steele running a solid 5th. Ben Morrow ripping the lip up there in the high side of 3 and 4. Pulls it back down in 1 and 2. Hunter Wellman currently running in 6th, trying to reel him in. Tab Hebert getting closer to Wellman, trying to crack into the top 5. He's got a work cut out for him. Daniel Northcutt currently running in 8th place in that 777 machine. Sean Patrick in that 26. Won a race a couple weeks ago in the mini stock series, holding off Logan Tackett currently. Justin Walbring finishing. Man, where did he finish? I thought he finished pretty good in our heat race. He's falling back here a little bit. He's dropped 4 spots from where he started. Ray Andrews in that 420 machine dropping 3 spots. He about to go a lap down. Merrick has got a comfortable lead now as he starts to get into these lap cars. We're getting into the final stages of this one, folks. Without another caution, I don't know if we're going to see anybody challenge that 310 for the lead unless he gets caught up in some lap traffic. David Sanford in second, 1.6 seconds back. Colton Stepanski's got a mirror full of Michael Steele. Colton's about a half a second back from Sanford. And Michael Steele only a couple tenths back from him. He's got a decent cushion between him and Ben Morrow, so he can focus just on trying to get around Colton Stepanski to try to get a podium here. Stepanski has caught that 30 car. He's going to try to maneuver around him while maneuvering around the lap car of... Oh, we got a touch.
Shit, God damn it, sorry.
Hard contact.
That sounded bad.
I went into the corner and I was hard left. The accident kicked out and kicked him straight in the back. That's on me. Put me to the back.
That looked like it hurt.
that at all. I'm so sorry.
So the 77 has
Had to run on the
called
inside,
out
trying to get it held up and
that he
had
caused
to
that
take it
caution,
down
so
the
he
back.
will drop to the back,
That's 110%.
and we're going to have 15 laps to go, and we go back green flag racing. But I do believe that that 30 car has suffered a lot of damage, and he's probably going to be done for the night. He is in the pits right now. We do not run with fast repairs in this league.
David, can you get fixed and get out here or no?
We're going to Green Bay.
All right, coming to green. Merrick's going to get a good jump on Michael Steele and Ben Morrow. Here comes Tab Abear in that number 1 machine. Oh, he's going to collect the number 5. A little bit of damage. Ben Morrow's going to get around. Abear's going to get around. Michael Steele's going to cross him over, try to get back on him on the bottom side. Michael might have some wheel damage. Looks like he's having some problems turning now. Sean Patrick in the 26 making a hard charge on that restart. Michael still getting back in the groove of things now, trying to reel in that number 75 of Ben Morrow. Abear and Patrick running 4th and 5th, move up to the high side. Hunter Wellman right there in the thick of things, trying to get a podium finish. Abear now trying to do a crossover move on Michael Steele. We're going to be 10 laps to go at the line for Scott Merrick in that 310 machine. All by himself out front. Ben Morrow with a good restart, holding on to 2nd place. Michael Steele with a battle on his hand with Tab Abear, trying to hold on to a podium for that number 5 machine. Here comes Abear, sending it in deep, trying to grip the lip, get some momentum built up. Michael Steele driving that number 5 machine right through the slick. That is some impressive throttle control. He's able to keep that momentum up and down the straightaway. 8 laps to go. He is actually closing the gap on that 75 machine running through the slick. He's got 2 battles on his hand, trying to keep an eye on that 75, reel him in, but keep one eye on the number 1 of Tab Abear, who's trying to get a podium. 7 laps to go for Scott Merrick in that 310 machine. Ben Morrow 2nd, Michael Steele still in 3rd. We're going to be 5 laps to go as we get to the stripe. Tab Abear running every single line he can, trying to gain on Michael Steele. Get to the back bumper, but Michael has got the momentum and the throttle control going down the straightaway to keep that number 1 behind him. Colton Sapansky, after restarting dead last on that restart, is back up to 7th. Sorry, 6th. 4 laps to go for Scott Merrick, Ben Morrow, Michael Steele, Tab Abear, and Hunter Wellman up to top 5. What a race we had here tonight. Merrick has now stepped out, but wow, first 20 laps was a hell of a battle, and ever since then we've had a battle for 2nd. Michael Steele's getting a pretty good run. Final lap. He's going to be side by side as they exit turn number 2. 75 is going to keep the momentum going down the back straightaway. Coming out of turn number 4. Ben Morrow, Michael Steele with the top 3, Tab Abear in 4th,
Good
Hunter
job,
Wellman
Michael.
in
Good to be
5th,
around
Colton
you.
Sapansky in 6th. Daniel
So
Northcott in
baseball.
7th, Sean Patrick in 8th, Logan Tech in 9th, and Justin Walbring bringing home a top 10.
Good race, guys. Sorry, David, again for messing you up there. I did not mean to at all.
It is what it is, brother. I ain't mad about it. I ain't finished the race all series, so. Anyways, it was good racing with you while it lasted. Don't worry about it. It'll be all good. Just a sim.
Glad you understand. I just hate fucking somebody's race up, man. You didn't deserve it.
I forgot about the picture. My bad. Man, this week already took a toll on me.
Good run, guys.
All right, bringing home that number 5 machine in 3rd place tonight, Mr. Michael Steele.
Yeah, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, how you doing? You had a fight on your hands those last 20 laps.
Yeah, it was something. Definitely, it shouldn't have been that close if I didn't get doored on the restart from the same person I was fighting with. But it is what it is. We'll just move on to next week.
That number 5, you were strong right through the slick on that one. I was pretty impressed. You must have some amazing throttle control.
I mean, it definitely wasn't as good as I wanted to be. Every time we come to this track, I just know how it's going to be, and it's a lot about throttle control. And definitely gave up a lot of time just spinning my right rear and not being up on the right front, not getting forward drive and forward momentum, and wasn't the I felt like I had a chance to keep up with Scott, but yeah, just get doored on the restart just took away all my chance. At that point, just trying to defend and hope to stay where I was.
Well, you definitely brought home that car. Well, maybe not a straight piece, but at least one piece.
Yeah, I mean, at least we finally finished the race. I guess it's a start. I mean, 2 third place finishes this week. And Marcy said at least I didn't get wrecked. So yeah, I mean, I finished both races tonight, which first time to happen all season. And earlier I just wasn't running that great, but I mean, I think I might have finished. Well, I finished 3rd in that race also, 3rd, 4th. I don't even remember.
I think you had a podium,
But
yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
I know
so I
you had a
mean,
podium.
yeah, so yeah, 3 top. I'm pretty sure it's 3 top 3 finishes this year. So at least it'll help us in points, I guess.
Yep, but right now you are sitting 3rd in points, 1 point behind Ben Morrow.
Yeah, are you doing points on iRacing, or are you doing them on
Sim
the
Racer
app?
Hub.
Okay, yeah, I've been looking, but I just haven't seen them updated. But yeah, no rush. At least you know what's going on. So I just want to make whenever you do post them, I want to be able to keep an eye out.
Oh, yep, I'm gonna post them right now because I just updated them.
Oh yeah, so yeah, I mean nothing about this season has been where I want it to be so far, but hopefully we'll get to eventually put some good laps together. I don't know where we go next week, but anything's better than this track.
Let's take a look. Next week, we're at Lanier. We're at Knoxville next week. Big track.
Yeah, I mean I've had I mean damn, I've even won a sprint car with us in there, so that's been a good track for me. So hopefully I can put together a good week. I mean, I was unfortunately looking forward to I-55, so it stinks that week gets wiped out. But I mean, I don't even feel like a 3rd place finish normally happens for me at this track. So we'll take it on, move on to where we know where we're pretty fast at normally.
Heck yeah. Love seeing that number 5 car up front. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, I mean, I wish that I even tried to go back and see what you did get to get on the Monday broadcast. I was hoping to get a little bit, but yeah,
No, it was bad. I don't know what was going on Monday. It was horrible.
yeah, no, I mean, even my stuff. I mean, haven't had an issue with the ever since they put in like where it tells you you're having bad connection or whatever in iRacing. I've yet to ever have that issue, and even in practice tonight for this car, it started giving me a little bit of a fit. So I'm sure it's just a iRacing deal with them trying to get fancy, and it just seems to not be going so well so far. And I mean, Marcy's my computer genius, so yeah, I don't understand these damn things. I just know that mine's on its last damn leg.
Oh, that's no
I have to
good.
I have to kickstart my fans, bro. Like it's that bad.
Damn, son.
Yeah, it's man. This PC came from Sean. He raced it for like a couple of years, and now I've had it for probably 3 years. The only thing I've done to it is upgraded to 32 gigabytes of RAM just for designing. But yeah, my fans on the intake fans basically they don't even really come on.
Oh,
I have to like there's two of them and I have to kickstart them. They get going. My exhaust fan thankfully is good, but yeah, it's I need a new PC. The damn things are too expensive.
they are. They are. I upgraded my video card this year, and that was only because my son bought it for me for a birthday present.
Oh yeah, man, that's a pretty good birthday present, man.
He's a good kid.
It's so crazy to think. How old is your kid?
He's gonna turn 21. This is my youngest. He's gonna turn 21 at the beginning of June.
Mick, I never would have figured that take this as a compliment. I don't want it to sound bad, but I never would have figured that you're as old as you are just by hearing your voice.
Well, thank you, sir. I actually get that a lot in person too. Nobody believes me when I tell them I'm gonna turn 51 this year.
Yeah, and Mercy said she's told you that before as well. But yeah, man, every time you say that, it blows my mind. I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I like your new Facebook shirt marketer. That's saw that on Facebook and got a little bit of a laugh out of it. I just wanted to let you handle it in your own time.
Yeah, you like that?
I saw that. I was like, oh boy, that sucks for him to have to deal with, man. That's
Yeah, kind of crappy, but we'll see what happens.
yeah. I mean, at least hopefully they'd at least just delete them. That's the best case scenario. I just saw that and I was like, what the hell?
Well, yeah,
I even saw I saw a couple weeks ago of the like just random like the RMRL shirts that you have out. But I guess I don't know if you ever just never saw that one or what. I wish I would have tagged you in it. Yeah, it's the second time.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, oops, pardon my French. Yeah,
as a driver, I'm pretty sure I've said way worse.
Oh yeah, me too. Yeah, one of the guys I paint for tagged me in it, and he's like, "You might want to look at this."
Yeah, it's yeah. I saw that and I was like, oh boy, that's man, technology. Even me being a little bit younger than you are, it's social media and shit. I've even like kind of backed away from it for the most part.
Yep. All right. Well, congratulations. You give Marcy and that baby a kiss for me, and you have a wonderful night tonight, bud.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I got to give a shout out to my sponsors real quick. I'll start off you, Dean, for everything y'all do for the leagues and the broadcast and everything. RDR, JJR Racing, Steel Graphics Designs, obviously, Jaber Construction. I took on my aunt's sponsor is a new sponsor, so it's Mama Tried Welding Hats. They all kinds of welding hats that you might need, handmade, everything like that. Everybody else who helps me, I appreciate y'all.
All right, buddy. You have a good night, and we look forward to seeing you back Monday night.
Yes, sir, buddy. Have a good night.
All right, coming home in second tonight, that number 75, Mr. Ben Morrow.
Yes, finally got a podium that I kind of feel like I maybe earned. Not seventh best in 4 guys wrecked, but figured out how to drive a slick track somewhat to some degree.
Oh man, you had your hands full trying to hold off Michael Steele, so I would definitely say you figured it out.
Yeah, him and Tab both were definitely faster than me, but like he picked the bottom on that restart, and I knew he was kind of running that mid to bottom line. And it's like, man, if I can hang on his outside and eat to where he can't finish the corner off, like I feel like if he'd have gotten tight against the inside wall, he would have been able to pass me right on the initial start. But running that like half groove up line, if I could hang on his outside, he wouldn't be able to finish the corners off. And I knew it would just be like defensive, me holding everyone up. But, you know, 12 laps. I'm okay with that.
Heck yeah.
Right, but yeah, I don't know why. It seemed like in the heat race, I was really good running the bottom. And then in the feature, like 2 or 3 guys got around me on the outside on the initial start, but then I was still pretty good running the very bottom. And then like the longer the race ran, just the I'd lose a couple hundredths here on them, couple hundredths there on them, and never make it up. So I'm kind of glad that it worked out that the top and the bottom were fairly equal there at the end. I didn't expect that to be the case, but not that they were equal, but the top was just good enough that if you tried to pass someone on the bottom, you couldn't do it.
Yep, exactly. I don't know. You guys put on a really good show. Only 2 cautions tonight. That's always a nice thing to see, and it wasn't because of anything weird or stupid. It was just good, hard, clean racing, and got a little contact.
Yeah, I thought that was probably the best race we've had yet this season.
Yep, it was definitely good to see.
Yeah. Of course, I probably just think it's the best race we've had this season because it's my best finish this season. But,
Well, I'm a little biased. I like to see the number 75 on a podium, too.
Yeah. But, yeah, anyhow, that was a cool one.
All right, buddy. Who do you want to give some shout-outs to tonight?
Oh, you, of course, doing such a good job with the broadcast all the time. And Devin, he's not here this week because he's on vacation. But, my wife, she lets me do this stuff.
Oh, yeah, you can't forget her.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. We'll see you back next week.
Yep, sounds good. Thank you.
All right, bringing home the podium, Mr. Scott Merrick.
Yes, sir.
Man, you had your hands full for the first, 25, 30 laps. Once you finally were able to get around those guys, you kind of put a little bit of a distance on them.
Yeah, man, I had to find my way to the front before the track got that slick. But when we got past Colton, I didn't know David was gonna give me that much of a fight.
Man, you guys battled hard.
Yeah.
Anytime anybody can get around Colton, I'm impressed because that dude is amazing on dirt, and he races clean 99.9% of the time. Tonight he got into the 30 just a little bit, but we all make a mistake once in a while.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, he man, I was gonna stay low because I originally thought about trying to short slide David or side by side, but I just let him hold the middle. He had the momentum line, and then he did a slider and then just killed too much speed doing it. But I really thought he had me when he was running that middle so smooth.
Yeah, you guys put on a damn good show.
I mean, it might have been one groove, but we made 2 lanes work. Like, I like this track. This is probably one of my favorite combos on the game with UMPs here. I had to readjust during the heat race because I've been running pros all week here, but I like this.
Well, and it showed tonight, and I like seeing a Ford win. I ain't gonna lie. All right, buddy, who do you want to give your shout-outs to tonight?
Michael Steely for giving this beautiful car that's in victory lane today. It may not be open setup, but Majose Speed Shop, they've always helped me in UMPs. Nathan Waddell for teaching me how to really use my foot tonight. And my mom and dad, I guess.
All right, buddy, you have a wonderful night, and we look forward to seeing you back next week.
Yes, sir.